Have you ever noticed your legs slowly losing strength, day after day, without understanding why? Maybe you've quietly accepted it as an unavoidable part of growing older, but what if the truth is something far more surprising and even unsettling? What if the very food sitting on your kitchen table, the meals you've trusted all your life, were secretly stealing your leg strength, weakening you with every bite? Millions of Americans over 50 unknowingly suffer from weakened muscles, assuming it's just age catching up, but is it really age, or something hiding in plain sight? The shocking reality is that the foods you eat daily could silently sabotage your mobility, independence, and quality of life. But here's the good news: the power to reclaim your strength lies entirely within your hands. Just by removing a handful of harmful foods, you can stop and even reverse this decline. Are you ready to discover which everyday foods are secretly robbing you of your strength? Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal 5 common culprits, along with healthier choices that'll help you regain the strong, steady legs you deserve. Can changing your diet really change your life? Let's find out together. Refined sugar. The surprising truth, confirmed by leading nutritionists across America, is that processed sugar, hidden villain in your kitchen, is quietly weakening your muscles, making simple tasks like climbing stairs or gardening harder each day. Science reveals exactly why processed sugar harms your muscles. When you consume refined sugar, whether it's in your coffee, muffins, or packaged snacks, your blood sugar levels spike dramatically. This triggers your body to produce a flood of insulin, temporarily boosting energy but quickly leading to a sudden crash. Over time, these rapid spikes and crashes cause chronic inflammation, a condition widely recognized by the American Heart Association as a major contributor to muscle deterioration. Chronic inflammation blocks vital nutrients, such as calcium and magnesium, from properly nourishing your muscles. As these nutrients decline, your muscles grow weaker, joints stiffen, and you become increasingly vulnerable to injury and nerve damage. Let's look at 2 individuals, Mary and Linda, both in their 60s, to illustrate the real-world impact of sugar. Mary starts her day with a store-bought muffin, sweetened yogurt, and a large cup of coffee with sugar. Linda chooses oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts, along with black coffee. Initially, both feel energized, but within 2 hours, Mary's energy crashes, leaving her feeling lethargic and weak. Linda, however, maintains steady energy and strength throughout the morning, enabling her to enjoy activities like walking her dog or tending to her garden. After several months, Mary notices increased stiffness and trouble climbing stairs, whereas Linda continues to move comfortably with ease. The key difference: sugar intake. Fortunately, reversing this damaging cycle is achievable with simple, practical changes. First, focus on substituting refined sugars with natural alternatives. Instead of adding white sugar to your coffee, choose a teaspoon of honey, pure maple syrup, or coconut sugar. These natural sweeteners contain nutrients and fiber that prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar. When cravings strike, opt for a small piece of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, a handful of almonds, or Greek yogurt with fresh berries. Of these snacks provides muscle-building proteins and healthy fats that sustain energy without inflammation. It's equally important to become a smart label reader. Food manufacturers often hide sugar behind terms like corn syrup, dextrose, or maltose. Surprisingly, even foods marketed as healthy can be loaded with these hidden sugars, sabotaging your efforts without your knowledge. By checking labels carefully and choosing foods with minimal added sugars, you protect your muscles, preserving strength and independence for years to come. Every meal you consume is an opportunity to strengthen your body or slowly weaken it. By reducing processed sugar and choosing nourishing alternatives, you give yourself a chance to reclaim energy, mobility, and joy in everyday activities. So next time you reach for breakfast or an afternoon snack, ask yourself, is this food building my strength or stealing it? The answer may change your life. Now, Imagine the irresistible aroma of crispy fried chicken or golden French fries fresh from your favorite fast food restaurant. It's comforting, convenient, and delicious, but have you ever paused to consider the hidden price your muscles and joints might be paying? Research from the American Heart Association shows that deep-fried and fast foods contain harmful trans fats, artificial fats that trigger inflammation, weaken circulation, and silently deteriorate your leg strength. Over time, these tasty indulgences can cause chronic muscle fatigue, stiffness, and even bone weakness, making daily activities harder than they should be. When you regularly eat foods cooked and reused, processed vegetable oils, common practice in most fast food chains, you are consuming harmful compounds called free radicals. These unstable molecules cause cellular damage, speed up aging, and directly attack your muscle tissue. Reduced blood circulation caused by fried foods means your muscles don't receive adequate oxygen or nutrients, leaving them starved and weak. This weakening process happens slowly, quietly, until one day you realize you're struggling with activities you once performed effortlessly, like walking upstairs or simply getting out of your car. Fortunately, healthier cooking methods can significantly reduce this damage without sacrificing flavor. Consider air frying, baking, or grilling your favorite foods instead of deep frying them. Using heart-healthy fats like olive or avocado oil can even enhance your meal's taste while protecting your joints and muscles. Craving a crunchy snack? Try baked sweet potato fries, roasted chickpeas, or lightly salted nuts. They provide satisfying crunch and flavor without compromising your strength. Now, let me ask you honestly, how often do you indulge in fast food or deep-fried meals? Be honest and comment below with the date of your most recent fast food meal. Recognizing your eating patterns is the first step toward regaining healthier, stronger legs and a more active lifestyle. Picture yourself grabbing a quick lunch, a turkey sandwich stacked high with deli meat or a grilled hot dog fresh from the grill. Easy, tasty, and packed with protein, right? But what if these seemingly healthy protein options were quietly weakening your muscles, slowly making your legs fragile and unstable? According to the American Cancer Society, processed meats such as deli meats, hot dogs, and sausages are loaded with preservatives, nitrates, and excessive sodium. These additives trigger inflammation, impair circulation, and gradually diminish your muscle strength. Here's how it works scientifically. Nitrates and sodium in processed meats lead to inflammation that restricts proper blood flow, depriving your muscles of oxygen and essential nutrients. Over time, muscles become weaker, stiffer, and less responsive, making everyday activities like grocery shopping or simply taking a leisurely walk more challenging. Even more concerning, long-term nitrate consumption has been linked to nerve damage, potentially affecting your coordination, balance, and overall mobility. Thankfully, you don't have to sacrifice convenience or protein intake. Simply choose fresh and processed meats like grilled chicken, turkey breast, or fish. These wholesome alternatives provide lean, quality protein without harmful additives. Plant-based options, like lentils, beans, and tofu, are also excellent protein sources that strengthen muscles without causing inflammation. If you occasionally crave deli meats, look specifically for nitrate-free options and consume them sparingly to protect your muscle health. If you find this information valuable, I encourage you to subscribe right now. Our channel regularly provides easy-to-follow, science-backed advice designed specifically for Americans over 50 looking to preserve strength, mobility, and independence. Your health is your most valuable asset, so don't miss out. Click subscribe to stay informed and empowered on your journey to healthier, stronger living. Let's consider two neighbors, John and Bill, both in their late 50s. John often eats home-cooked meals using fresh ingredients, seasoning his dishes with herbs, garlic, and just a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Bill, meanwhile, regularly enjoys instant soups, frozen dinners, canned vegetables, and salty snacks, thinking they're quick, easy, and harmless. At first glance, their choices seem minor, but after a year, the differences become shockingly clear. John enjoys regular morning walks, stays active without difficulty, and rarely experiences leg cramps or swelling. Bill, however, struggles with frequent leg fatigue, swollen ankles, and nightly muscle cramps that keep him awake, wondering what's happening. What's causing this dramatic contrast? The surprising answer is sodium. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), most Americans consume more than 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, far beyond the recommended limit of 2,300 milligrams per day. Excess sodium is a silent enemy, trapping water in your body, tightening blood vessels, and limiting blood flow to your muscles. Without adequate circulation, your leg muscles starve for oxygen and essential nutrients, causing weakness, fatigue, and painful cramps. Additionally, too much salt interferes with calcium absorption, gradually weakening your bones and leaving you at risk for fractures and reduced mobility. But here's the tricky part. Sodium isn't just in obvious salty snacks like potato chips or pretzels. It hides in everyday foods you might never suspect. A single cup of canned soup can contain up to 900 milligrams of sodium. Frozen dinners often surpass 1,000 milligrams per serving. Even bread, cereals, and sauces are sneaky sources of hidden sodium. When consumed regularly, these foods quietly contribute to muscle weakness, bone deterioration, and overall diminished physical performance. Thankfully, protecting your muscles and bones from high sodium is achievable with practical lifestyle changes. Start by checking nutrition labels carefully, aiming for products labeled low sodium, containing less than 140 milligrams per serving. Replace processed foods with fresh, whole ingredients whenever possible. Cooking at home allows you complete control over salt levels. Use flavorful herbs, spices, lemon juice, and garlic instead of heavy salt. If you must use salt, choose mineral-rich options like sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, but always in moderation. Additionally, balance sodium intake by incorporating potassium-rich foods such as bananas, spinach, avocados, and sweet potatoes into your meals. Potassium naturally counteracts sodium, helping flush excess salt from your body and promoting better muscle function. Hydration also plays a critical role in reducing sodium-related muscle issues. After consuming a salty meal, drinking plenty of water supports your kidneys in eliminating excess sodium, reducing swelling, stiffness, and muscle cramps. Ultimately, every meal is a chance to improve or damage your health. Consider John and Bill again. Small daily choices create vastly different outcomes over time. By choosing fresh ingredients, being mindful of hidden sodium, and balancing your diet with potassium-rich foods, you'll ensure stronger muscles, healthier bones, and a more active, enjoyable life well into your golden years. Have you ever finished a meal feeling unusually tired, sluggish, or even shaky, wondering why your energy seems to vanish so quickly? You might blame aging or stress, but what if the real culprit is sitting right on your plate? White bread, pasta, or other refined carbohydrates. Research from Harvard Medical School confirms that refined carbs, including white bread and white rice, rapidly spike your blood sugar levels. Initially, you might feel energized, but soon afterward, your energy crashes as quickly as it rose. This constant roller coaster not only drains your energy but also contributes to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and muscle loss, leaving your legs weaker day by day. Here's why this matters. Refined carbs are stripped of fiber and nutrients during processing, causing your body to digest them too quickly. This rapid digestion forces your body to produce large amounts of insulin, promoting inflammation and reducing muscle strength. Over time, this inflammation and nutrient depletion can lead directly to weakened leg muscles, increased fatigue, and even bone density loss. Thankfully, there's an easy and effective solution. You don't have to give up carbohydrates entirely. Instead, choose carbs that fuel your muscles and maintain steady energy. Swap white bread for whole grain or sprouted bread, choose brown rice or quinoa instead of white rice, and enjoy fiber-rich vegetables instead of processed snacks. These whole grain foods deliver sustained energy, prevent blood sugar spikes, and provide essential vitamins and minerals that strengthen your muscles and bones. Pairing these healthier carbs with lean proteins like grilled chicken, eggs, fish, or legumes can further stabilize blood sugar levels, improve muscle strength, and keep you satisfied longer. By making these simple dietary shifts, you can reclaim your energy, strengthen your legs, and enjoy a healthier, more active life starting today. Think about your legs for a moment. They've carried you faithfully through every milestone, every walk, every adventure. But what if, one day, they become too weak to support you? Many believe muscle weakness is an inevitable part of aging, something beyond our control. Yet, the truth is far more empowering and equally alarming. Your everyday food choices may be quietly stealing your strength. Processed sugars, fried foods, deli meats, excessive sodium, and refined carbohydrates, so common in American diets, can sabotage your independence, leaving you vulnerable, fatigued, and reliant on others. But the good news is you still have the power to turn things around. Each meal is an opportunity to rebuild your strength, regain your freedom, and secure your future. Begin today by choosing fresh, nutrient-rich foods, reducing hidden sugars and salts, and replacing unhealthy habits with healthier alternatives. Imagine walking without pain, climbing stairs effortlessly, and living independently with confidence. Don't wait until it's too late to reclaim the life you love. The decision is yours. Will your next bite strengthen your body or weaken your future? Act now, because your legs, your independence, and your quality of life depend entirely on the choices you make today.